What's going on, everybody? Sunny back again with another Injustice 2 video. In this video, we're going to check out some of my favorite epic gear that I have collected so far, at least the new epic gear. We are going to just check it out. I don't have any gear sets complete yet. I do have pieces, but these are just going to be, I guess, my favorite gear that I've seen so far that I've been able to collect. If you have pieces that I do not have, man, let me know in the comments what the best gear that you have seen so far. I know there's a lot of good stuff out there. There are particular characters that I'm still missing. I have no gear for, like Bane, Batman, Black Canary. I have not put together a single piece. This is not going to be everybody's new epic gear. This is just going to be some of my favorites that I've seen so far, at least that I have so far. If you do enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Again, let me know in the comments how y'all are doing as far as putting together this gear. It is pretty tough with that little glitch in the system right now, how you can only get like a lot of Black Manta and Hellboy. I mean, that's great and everything, but if you're a fan of those two, but I want to see some other stuff. But anyway, let's get into some of this. First piece we're going to check out is Aquaman's new pants. I really hope that his 5-piece set has got this similar theme, I guess, with this neon yellow and there's like goldish copper looking border around it. I think these pants look really good. The trident is part of his 5-piece set, and I do have a different trident as well, but so I don't know what the 5-piece set actually looks like as far as his clothes go, but these pants look absolutely sick, man. Look really good. They change just a little bit as far as with the shaders. Some of it goes, some of it changes a lot more than others, but as you see, the little two-tone, it kind of has like a little fade to it. The boots all change, but and then the inside of the pants change and stuff. But I love the little fade that they have to that two-tone looking color. I think those look really good. And then just the neon of it looks really nice. Catwoman, we are checking out her torso, arms, and legs. Those are all new pieces. Love this design on this new Catwoman gear. The torso piece is part of the 5-piece set, so I'm assuming that the pants, which is not, but will have a very similar theme, different attachments, of course. Like the old gear, how they look very similar. But I love this new design. This new design looks really, really good, especially when you throw it on with the nth metal. I love purple, man. This shine on this looks really nice, man. Those pants, that booty, goodness. But this is a very good looking set, especially like the torso piece doesn't have all the attachments and clutter and everything like that. The arms look good, the pants look good. We are getting a ton of Black Manta gear, so a lot of you probably have this piece. I do have 3 out of the 5 of his epic gear set. But the one I really wanted to look at was this headpiece, man. This headpiece looks really sick. Like this design with the spikes, the fin on top and the sides, the design of the visor on the front, all of which look really nice. I would just make loadouts and stuff, but as many of you know, the gear drops in boxes and stuff a level or 2 higher, so it's kind of hard to when you're only level 20. Anyway, this one looks really good. Again, really nice design. Enchantress, I do have 2 out of the 5 for her epic gear set, but I really like this one because I like that little mesh design on the side of her leg pieces and the side of her torso piece. I think both of those look really good. Like the little holes or squares or whatever, looks really nice. I also have the leg pieces that do not have the tights on there, so same exact skirt, really short looking skirt, just the tiny little boots, and then just no leg pieces, or no tights. But the tights are the ones that are included in her gear set. Same with the emblem, her talisman, the Constantine emblem of sealed evil. So those look really good. I really wish they would make, I hope that there's going to be an epic gear piece that does not have the hood on it, because some of these outfits with her headpiece that has so much clutter and stuff, it just looks funny with all of the gear that she wears. And we got Harley jamming to some music while kicking butt. I love her little headphones, man. Her headphones look really cool. Her headpiece with the pigtails are my favorite headpiece that Harley has. And then they throw on these beat-looking headphones that all change with the shaders. So the top of it changes, that little padding underneath it changes. And then her name on the top, we got Quinn written there, little Harley Quinn diamonds and stuff. Those look really cool. I love these headphones, man. Looks really good. I hope that her 5-piece set has the headphones in it. I really want to see the rest of her gear set on this one. This one looks pretty neat. Poison Ivy and all of her thorns. I really like these thorns. These thorns look really cool. Her upper thighs, that design is not on any of the old ones. Her torso piece, the base, I guess, piece of it is the basic design of the old stuff, especially around the collar and shoulder pads and stuff. But their torso piece with all the thorns look really nice. I hope that her arm pieces, or they have arm pieces that have thorns and stuff too. The plants are also new gear pieces. I like the little leaves and the mouths of them look really nice. But the thorns, I definitely dig these thorns. Super cool. I think Raiden has a couple new pieces that I really like. One of them being this hat. I love that little emblem on the front of it, and then the rivets all on the top of the hat. I think it looks really good. Goes good with all of his metal that he wears for his shoulder pads and arm guards and boots and everything, especially with the mask. I love the mask that covers up just the bottom part of his mouth, his little ninja mask. That looks really nice. And then he has a torso piece that I like too. It has that has a chest plate with the writing on both sides of it. Again, fits really good with the shoulder pads and arm and all the metal that he wears with his belt and all that stuff. Again, different looking chest piece. I wasn't in the beginning too much of a fan of some of Raiden's gear. Some of it is pretty good, but a lot of it didn't really impress me too much. But I like these two pieces that I've seen so far. Wonder Woman, I'm sure most of us have probably seen the 5-piece set for Wonder Woman. Looks absolutely amazing. I have 2 of the 5. And the headpiece is just a regular headpiece, but it still looks awesome. I love the wings on it, and then the ones that are part of her epic gear set, her leg pieces and her arm pieces with the shoulder pads, that little feathers, I guess, that are kind of feather-looking things that are underneath the shoulder pads and her skirt. Looks really good. The torso piece doesn't look too bad. I don't know about the plate that's in the center, her chest plate. I kind of wish they would have meshed it a little bit better with her underneath the shirt that she's wearing. But overall, still looks really cool. There's another crown as well that I like, which is this one right here. This is another new piece. Fits her face really well as opposed to some of them that have that big ring around her head that you can see through the hair. But I like this one as well. But Wonder Woman got some good looking gear so far that I've seen. We got Starfire with the volcanic ash, I guess, looking around her torso piece. This is the only, I have a couple torso pieces that have this volcanic ash looking stuff. I'm interested to see if her arms and legs also have this same type of theme to it. I think they could make it look really cool. I mean, I'd have to see some more pieces to be able to tell for sure. But so far, I mean, I kind of like it. I've heard people say they weren't a fan of it, but I personally kind of like it. I think it looks really neat, a lot different than the rest of them, and just depending on what top part you get, because some of the pieces I have, they have different top pieces, and so as long as you get a good top piece to go with those little volcanic stuff, would look really nice. I got a couple head pieces too, but of course, none of them look any different than the old stuff, but still like this one. I have a couple Swamp Thing pieces, but the one I really like with Swamp Thing is this headpiece. I love this headpiece. Not too many of his headpieces I really liked, but this one has that kind of, I don't know, I guess the 80s flat top looking feel to it, the fade back type of thing. Love all the branches sticking straight up. Looks really awesome. I definitely think that this is his best piece out of all of the headpieces that I've seen. I like how it has little leaves and stuff sticking on the inside of it. Again, I hope that his 5-piece set has this same exact headpiece. I think it'd look really cool. We have some new shoulder pads for Joker. Remember his old shoulder pads are just these boring, I guess, little pads like this with paint on them. Which, I mean, I guess they don't look too bad, but these ones look absolutely awesome. I really hope that he has some knee guards with these spikes and stuff and some other pieces that kind of fit this theme really well. But I love the spikes on the Joker. I think this looks really cool, really fits with his demented type of personality. Spikes are awesome. Green Lantern is one of the characters that I've always gotten a ton of gear for. For example, I have 30 different chest pieces, epic chest pieces for Green Lantern. This is his new one. A lot of his old stuff look pretty much exactly the same, but this one definitely stands out of all of them. Originally, when I first saw it, I really didn't like it just because I typically don't like chest pieces that stick out too far. But for some reason, this one's just growing on me. I think when I put it with this headpiece on there, just the idea of what possibly his arms and legs and everything could look like, I think it could look really good. There's a couple other torso pieces that look okay, similar, but this one I think looks really nice, especially with this headpiece. I'm really interested to see what else he has as far as his arms and legs, to see if it matches this type of thing. Deadshot was another character in which I usually didn't like too much of his gear, but this chest piece looks awesome. Sometimes, you know, plain and simple and basic is better, but in this particular case, like, they took plain and simple and gave it a really cool customization feel to it. Like, the back plate looks really cool. I love the design of the back plate. The chest plate looks absolutely awesome with his symbol on the side. It has a little tiny neck guard on there, but this chest piece looks super cool. I wish it was part of the 5-piece set. I have his 5-piece set chest piece, which is this one. Has absolutely no armor on it at all. So I'm thinking maybe similar theme with the rest of his 5-pieces. He's gonna just be missing a lot of armor, but I wish they would have put this with his 5-piece set. I think this one could look really cool, especially again if they match his arm pieces and leg pieces with it. We got Hellboy's right hand of doom. I have a ton of new epic gear set pieces, or epic gear for Hellboy. But this is my favorite one so far. I really like the different design around his forearm. Very similar to his 5-piece set. I have 3 out of the 5 of his 5-piece set, except the only difference is this piece has the spikes. The 5-piece set does not. I like this one better just because it has spikes. Spikes are cooler. And so this is the one I kind of wanted to show you. He does, and like I said, I do have 3 out of the 5. This is his 5-piece set. Just basically the same thing except for without the spikes. We got Superman's new headpiece, and I can't say that I'm too much of a fan of this one, but I wanted to show it because I've seen people in the comments say that they've liked it. And so I wanted to just put it out there, let you see what it is. This is actually his headpiece of his new 5-piece set. I have 2 other pieces that also have this same exact design, but his new headpiece now covers his ears and got the thing that I guess goes over the front of his eyes. But new Superman headpiece. I also have another new one that has absolutely no part on the top, so I like those I think better, but this one is definitely different, and maybe it'll grow on me just depending on what the rest of the gear set looks like. We got Robin here with his new torso piece. I like this torso piece. I think the torso piece looks really good. This is part of his 5-piece set. Again, I can't equip it level 23. I'm only level 20, but I like the design of it. I think the design looks really cool, a lot better than some of his other ones that he has. And I do have the 5-piece headpiece that goes with it. So if you can imagine the thing we just showed with this particular headpiece, not really a fan of this headpiece. I mean, when you look at it straight on, it almost looks like he has a beak, but still, this is the headpiece that goes with it. I definitely like the torso piece much better than the headpiece. Torso piece looks really good. And the last character we're going to look at is Atrocitus. I have quite a few of Atrocitus' pieces. I mean, this again is another one of the characters I got a ton of. Before this last update, before the new gear was added, I had a total of like 80 unique pieces for Atrocitus. It is now up to almost 90 unique pieces for Atrocitus. So that's just way too much stinking gear. But anyway, especially with only 100 gear slots and then 125. But anyway, as you see, the difference between the old and the new, each of the new pieces has like this bright red, I guess, piece that is attached to it that just makes it stand out just a little bit more. Some of the shaders make it look kind of funny. Like you throw on the God one right here, and it almost looks like he's wearing a bra. But you still see his boots, his leg pieces. I also have one for the cat that has horns that have this same color. It's just the horns though. But on this one, you know, you see his face or his headpiece looks cool. I like how it's a red. But on some of them, you know, like his chest piece, it just looks weird. But depending on the actual shader color, I think that some of this Atrocitus gear could look pretty neat. But anyway, that's going to do it for the video. That wasn't every single new epic piece I have. I have pieces for, you know, Cyborg and Darkseid and Dr. Fate and Adam and a whole bunch of other characters, Blue Beetle. I have brand new epic pieces, but they just didn't look anything too eye-popping or spectacular to me that I really wanted to show. And then there are some characters that I have absolutely not one single piece for, like Black Canary and Batman and Bane. So I'm still missing characters like that. So hopefully they get this gearbox thing fixed soon so we can start getting some different characters other than Black Manta and Hellboy. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this gear so far. What are some of the best pieces that you've seen? What character has the best new epic gear pieces? I know Batman's epic gear set that I've seen looks absolutely sick. I love Wonder Woman's epic gear set, but just in general, you know, new pieces that I haven't shown or maybe that hasn't been shown on the stream. I mean, let us know in the comments some characters that we need to look out for. Please hit that thumbs up if you did enjoy, and I will check y'all in the next video. I am out. Peace.